action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. The opening tip won by the Magic, and we're underway on Church Street in downtown Orlando. Smith to Hield. Fires the three, and he knocks it down.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Knocks down the first.
Good shot.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Get it, shoot it again.
Smith with the basketball. Leads just a point. Doesn't get the bounce. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a two-point lead. Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Hayden. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Smith with it up top. Trailing by 4. And the slam. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Dennis Smith Jr., defended by Draymond Green. To Gordon. From long range. Tough shot there for Aaron Gordon. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Smith lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Hayden with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Screen coming. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Into the front court comes Smith. Margins 8. To Aaron Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon. Missed his first. That one goes.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Magic have it. To Aldridge. Buddy Hield. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Ah, the monster stuff. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh!
Don't stare them down like that afterwards.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To Hield. Mo Bamba knocked loose. Draymond Green with the block. That's out. Last touch by Draymond Green. New blood coming in for both sides. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Draymond Green able to recover with the block. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Magic basketball.
Here we go. I got him. Hey, y'all gonna have to get some help over here.
sizing up the defense. Trying to cash in, no good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Aldridge. Deep left corner. Draymond Green pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
And takes it away. And the 2. Counted for Aldridge.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper is wet too?
I got ball. That's me. Hey, double 3.
Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
Screen right.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4.
More.
The jumper's off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
he's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
It's no good. Great defense. Deep 3 at the buzzer. And a 3-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. After 1, it's the visiting Knickerbockers who are out on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Coach of the Magic will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Smith to Aldridge. For 3. Rebound hauled in by New York. To Richardson. Big finish that time for Julius Randle. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
And a throwdown.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Knocks it down off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Jared Allen, defended by Draymond Green. Can't connect. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Smith into the front court. Down a bundle. Goes to the right side. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Count it.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Orlando ball. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Dennis Smith Jr., a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 69% at the line. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Magic own the possession. Smith. Not.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. The Knicks secure the rebound. And the nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Smith now into the front court. His guys down big. To Aldridge. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Smith with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. The pass set it all up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. Bullock sizing up Draymond Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Dennis Smith Jr.
I got ball. I'm here. Match up. Hey, watch the screen left.
Draymond Green sends it away. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. To the rim, lays it up and in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Green. Count the basket inside.
I got ball.
A shot at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Knicks dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The Magic may be in the building, but they did not show enough time to get into all of their problems. But I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Orlando Magic.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Got him. Trap. Got him. Pick it up.
And the basket good at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's Orlando's ball. Smith. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
I got him. Trap. Got him.
Yes, And the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Smith with it up top. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. To Gordon. From the painted area, won't go down.
Double.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Orlando has it. To Aaron Gordon. Deep left corner. Buddy Hield. To Dennis Smith Jr. Passed it off. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Smith to the basket, but it stays out. To Payton. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Elfrid Payton trying to cash in on a three-point play. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. Can convert the free throw. Buddy Hield, great feed, sets it up, and finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Smith to Gordon.
Watch cut.
Had a good look there, but it's no good.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
It's a big finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between...
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Smith to Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. Aaron Gordon sizing up Draymond Green. To Hield. 5 to shoot for Orlando. 4-3. He'll force that one. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Cashes in for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Block up, block up. Here you come. Here we go. I got ball.
Smith. Short jumper won't go down. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Oh, yeah. It's me and you.
To Hield. Fires the 3. That's rebounded by the Knicks.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Nice pass to set things up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Payton. To Julius Randle. Off the assist.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Aldridge. Shot from the lane won't go. Another follow, no good. The follow won't go either. And scores, strong take.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
He gets it.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Mo Bamba. Screen coming. The Magic with 4 to shoot. The shot clock expires. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. That ends the 3rd quarter with the Knicks enjoying a sizable lead. It's Magic basketball here as we start the 4th quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
To Dennis Smith Jr. 5 to shoot for Orlando. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed, when you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble. Look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Here comes the screen. To Dennis Smith Jr. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. Brunson to Richardson. Whoa! What a finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now,
New York in control of the basketball.
Got it. Good track, good track.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
you know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Throws it down.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
I got ball. This is all me.
To Gordon. Buddy Hield. Here comes the screen. Aaron Gordon. Green always looking for the steal. Has a look. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Shot the ball, shot the ball. Big up.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Man, he got blown by on that one. But sometimes those plays can spark the defender to buckle down and give way more effort to not be embarrassed like that ever again.
To Mo Bamba. Nice pass to get things going.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Cruises inside for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Gordon the rebound. Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Aaron Gordon at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Hey, switch. I got him.
Trap this, come on.
Stuffs it down with authority. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Got to be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
to Aaron
I got
Gordon.
ball, I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Green. Gets a shot up off the mark. Buddy Hield. Trying to cash in. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Chop me up.
To Julius Randle. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Almost, but no good. And look out.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here's a chance from long range. Rebound taken by the Knicks. Long key from 3/4 court. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks put on a show in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the New York Knicks. The Magic lost this game long before the final buzzer. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun.
Game track. Defense.
The New York Knicks put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.